coming out of executive session with no action taken. One other thing, the motion to come out of executive session.
Make
Mr.
a
Bishop?
motion.
Second, Mr. Calhoun. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed with the like sign. And again, no action was taken in executive session. Last thing, to clean up the meeting under additional business. I know, Mr. Slade, we wanted to talk about the Mill Creek issue.
Yes, sir.
Can you
Absolutely.
help me some wording on that?
Sure. So in our outline of uses of bond proceeds, this goes back to our GO bond from 2 years ago. This is not ARPA. This is not Rescue Plan Act money. This is your GO bond. There was a line item on there for flood damage prevention, flood control. That line item has a stated amount in it. So the request is that we transfer an appropriate amount from that line item in the GO and move that over to the Mill Creek project, which is the buttoning up of our Mill Creek drainage project, what we call the Mill Creek drainage project.
Okay.
So whatever that appropriate amount is, and that will be determined by the road manager, that amount will be transferred from the the flood control prevention line over to the Mill Creek project.
I think it was emergency flood
Emergency flood control. That's
Motion
it.
to add that item.
All right, so motion by Mr. Bishop to add to the agenda. Second by Mr. Gaines. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed with the like sign? So,
What we don't know is the amount that will be transferred out of that line item, but we'll be able to report that back to you. There's 925 in that line item?
825.
825 was in that line item. That was the amount that dedicated to that line item, so we'll have to report back to you guys.
The appropriate number needed to,
all right, thank you, Mr.
Pave the
Bishop.
roads.
Motion by Mr. Bishop.
Second.
By Mr. Gaines. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed with the like sign? Anything else under additional business, Mr. Slay, Mr. Hicks? Jay? Steve? Brad? Jared?
is it adjourn or recess?
We're gonna adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
So motion to adjourn by Mr. Bishop.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gaines. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed with the like sign? We are adjourned. See you Monday. Huh? What'd you say, Janice?
Just adjourn.
Well.
You don't have to say when to do it, just adjourn. Because it's the middle.